Assalamualaikum and welcome to our presentation for subject MGT 315. Hi, my name is ALIN SALSURIA binti ROSMIDI.
Hi, my name is SITI AFIQAH binti ROMIE.
Hi, my name is FILZA AQILAH.
Hi, my name is binti AZIZ.
Our group chose sexual harassment as our topic for current issue.
So I just came home from school.
And today in class, we were learning PJK with this male teacher. Going good, you know. We were talking about sexual harassment and how to take care of yourself, your body right. He was making a couple of jokes, but it seemed normal at first. But slowly the jokes were getting weirder and more lucha. And then we were talking about how there's a lot of laws protecting minors from sexual abuse or sexual harassment. And then he said, guess what? Kalau nanti korang nak rogol, janganlah rogol yang bawah 18. Korang rogol yang atas 18. He really said that. And the girls were like quiet. But the boys, they were laughing. Like it was so funny to joke about raping someone.
Definition of sexual harassment. According to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, sexual harassment includes unwelcome sexual advance, requests for sexual favors, and either verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature in the workplace or learning environment. Sexual harassment can occur in the workplace or learning environment, like a school or university. It also can happen in many different scenarios, including after hours conversations, exchange in the hallways and non-office setting of employees or peers. Sexual harassment can occur in a variety of circumstances. The harasser can identify with any gender and have any relationship to the victim, including being a direct manager, indirect supervisor, co-worker, teacher, peer or colleague. Some forms of sexual harassment includes physical act of sexual assault, request for sexual favors, discussing sexual relations, stories, fantasies at work, school or in other inappropriate places. Additionally, with the advent of the internet, social interactions, including sexual harassment increasingly occurs online, for example in video games or in chat rooms. According to the 2014 PEW research statistic on online harassment, 25% of women and 13% of men between the ages 18 to 24 have experienced sexual harassment while online.
Okay, let's go. Now we continue to the data and fact about sexual harassment. As everyone knows, sexual harassment is becoming more prevalent around the world. This graph shows the statistic of sexual harassment case in Malaysia from 2013 until 2017. The graph shows the highest number of cases was in 2016, which is 338. And then the second highest case was in 2015, which is 306 case. But in 2017, there was a slight decrease, which is 267 case of sexual harassment. However, this is news that show the few victims who do not report the sexual harassment that they face. This data show the reason why they do not make a report. In the majority, the main reason for not making a report is because of embarrassment. But there are other reasons as well as written in this data. There is news showing that there are cases of sexual harassment happening in school. This is a news clipping that show that there are teachers who make a sexual joke to the student. This must be emphasized by the Ministry of Education. In addition, sexual harassment also occur a lot in the workplace. This graph shows sexual harassment in the workplace among women and men in Malaysia and globally. This shows that more women are victims of sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment is not a joke and should be taken seriously by all parties so that these damn things will never happen to anyone in our society. There are various consequences of this sexual harassment to the society, people and economy. The consequences to the society will be afraid to go outside by themselves as the sexual harassment cases had increased day by day. By that, they can never feel safe anymore when they want to go out by themselves and will be in distress. In addition, if there is a negative-minded people in the society, they will condemn the victim of the sexual harassment even if the victim is not innocent. As a result, the victim will be very stressed by the condemnation of the people in the society. As a result, the society will be divided and unable to live in a peaceful community. The consequences towards people, the victim will be in trauma. The trauma can be classified either mentally, physically or emotionally traumatic. The victim could also feel stress, anxious and depression. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension and it could be lead to the anxiety and depression if the things keep happening. Anxiety is the feeling of frightening all the time and they will never feel safe anymore when they go outside or even do anything. They will always think about the sexual harassment that the victim had gotten. Lastly, they will lose confidence and self-esteem, and by that the victim will not want to meet their friend or new person because of the trauma, and they will start to isolate themselves. The consequences to the economy, the criminal cases in our country will increase as the sexual harassment issue had been getting serious day by day. Other countries will look down to the countries that have a lot of criminal cases, and as a result, tourists will be afraid to visit our country for their vacation destination. Therefore, our country will face the economic problems such as recession and inflation.
Next, the moral value that we get from this issue is we need to take seriously about the sexual harassment because it will give a bad impact on the victim, such as us. They will give effects on their psychology and on their daily life. Hence, each party need to make a proactive measure to prevent sexual harassment. In addition, the government should assist the victims by providing a more appropriate, effective, and meaningful form of legal defense. Next, we will share about how to solve the problem. Firstly, the government needs to raise awareness about sexual harassment. This can make people to be more concerned and take seriously about this issue. Just as people will be more careful when they are walking alone or when they are with someone else that make them uncomfortable. More than that, people also can learn some martial arts that can defend yourself, such as karate, judo, and taekwondo. Other than that is you need to help the victims, such as you need to give a support and accompany them to the police report. Next, parents need to provide an understanding about the acts that are considered as a sexual harassment to the children. This these ways can help to prevent the children and to becoming a victims. More than that,